These are waiting for somebody to put some personalisation on them so that when they come round on the carousel, they won't look like anybody else's. I think he's got stencils. I think he's going to put stars on, which I'm happy with. He was going to do a big stripe. I said, I don't want a stripe, I want a star. That stuff there is to go to Emmaus. This is like when we thought we were going to be living more upstairs, so stuff came up and it's not gone down. We've got more overflow of pictures up here. The fans that I've taken out of the middle bedroom where they get stored, they need picking up. Oh, I can manage that. There's a lot of stuff that I can't manage. And I just keep walking past it. It's like I can't really carry those down as well. More stuff at the bottom of the stairs that will belong somewhere, sat there for weeks. Box of cookbooks. I'm having thoughts about those. I think I might donate those because I don't ever look at them. The drawers from the chest of drawers. Television. Let's turn that off now. More overflow of pictures. Some of these were on the wall and will have to go back on the wall. This four weeks. I do hope there's some good progress this week. I'm not confident that Christoph will stick to his promises, but we'll see. This disaster zone. Nowhere to work. Bit of old shitty carpet that was put there. I don't know why that was put there. Keep meaning to move it. Remains of lunch. It's nicer out here. Except, I keep falling over these. Every door, the shutters have all got one of these things for locking when you lock them, when you close them. The thing at the bottom locks round behind those. I've got to get used to those. Keep falling over them or stepping on them or something. It's not warm. It was. We sat out. Jo came over and she brought us over. She made a pasta bake with meatballs in it. It was yum. Really yummy. We didn't have loads because Mark's not been well for the last couple of days, and so I didn't want him to overdo it. So we didn't have loads, and there's some left over, so we can have it again tomorrow. It was really nice. I did a bit of a spinach salad with it. This is the apple tree. It's an apple called Jonah Gold, and if it does well, the apples are really nice. Japonica, the Japonica, oh my god, the Japonica is still flowering. It's very pretty. So yeah, so she brought that over and we chucked it in the oven, heated it up, and that was really nice. And then we sat out and had coffee, sat out the front and had coffee, and it was quite hot out there. The lilacs coming out now. I'm gonna see. I can show you these before they disappear. They're so pretty. They are the same as snowdrops. That's not going to focus on that now, is it? With the little green markings. I don't know whether it will show better if I zoom from here. No, okay. Anyway, it's pretty. Oh, that woodpecker's still at it. It must have concussion by now. I'm not sure if I can smell that lilac. I'm going to go over to that one that's a bit further on and see if I can smell it, if I can get to it. I can get to it around the fallen wood. Oh, yeah. Yum. Which means that the cherry blossom will also smell nice when I get to it. When it's had warm sun on it, it smells nice. In the cold morning or the cold evening, you don't smell it. This has lasted quite well. Some years it goes over really quickly, but it's been doing really well. It's like a bouquet, isn't it? Just like a bouquet of flowers. So pretty. I ordered, can you see the remains of, no you can't, to the right of this telegraph pole is the, like the big long fishing rod that the hawk was on. I ordered something off the internet and it was a golden eagle. I thought, oh, that'll do for a change. I ordered it and it was coming from China. It arrived in the post yesterday. It was tiny. It was a child's toy. It was tiny. So I set up a return. They don't want it back, of course. So that's in the pile for Emmaus. This is another apple. This is the Bramley, which friends of mine gifted to me several years ago. It's had some good years and it's had some not such good years. And I don't know why, and I don't know what makes the difference. So I just have to let things be, really, and hope for the best. That's a quince. I've said before, I've had good quinces off there, but more recently when I leave them to mature, because you have to wait for them to reach a certain point, they just rot before they get to that point. It's a good job that sheep don't eat bluebells, isn't it? Huh? Good job you don't eat bluebells. So the wisteria down here was massacred. So when the tree came down, most of the wisteria, a lot of the wisteria came with it. So this is still to come. This also smells nice, as I recall. But not quite yet, but that also smells really yummy. And there's some more, a few more coming up there. But it's not going to be like it was. I'll just eat the bark on this wisteria and spoil it even more for my mum. Is that what you're doing? You let those chickens out. Okay, girls and boys. There we go. He's always walked like that, always. We don't know why. And I've looked on the internet, and I looked yesterday. Mark and I were here, or the day before, we were looking at his thing. Can't remember what that sticking out bit on his leg is. Spurs. Looking at his spurs, thinking, well, is it that? Are they getting in his way? But he didn't have spurs when he was walking like that as a younger cockerel. He didn't have those spurs, so it's not that. I'm actually quite worried for that woodpecker. It must be exhausting. That was just a robin. Just a tiny robin. I'm going to see if there's any eggs. I gave Joe eggs today. We gave Tony eggs on Friday, and here we are, we've got 3 eggs. I have to use this spoon on a long stick to get them from under here. Ah, that's going to be interesting. Thankfully, they don't roost at this end, in this corner, so it's quite a nice corner for them to lay eggs in. The eggs stay clean, which often they didn't in the nest box. Good. Have you got any eggs to lay? Do you want to be a chicken? You are in deep trouble. You keep pecking me, don't you? If you think there's going to be corn, you get a bit excited and aggressive. Used the washing machine this morning. Don't normally run it in the morning, but I just wanted to test it in its new position in that laundry room. I'm wanting to point out to some people who have missed the humour and missed the irony. It is not going to be the laundry room of your dreams. It's going to still be the room that it is, with a washing machine in it, a dishwasher, a tumble dryer, and maybe, I don't know what. But it isn't a special room, and somebody mentioned to me I ought to put pictures in there, and that's why I talked about putting my picture in there, and I will put it in there, but it's humour. And some people are missing that, completely missing that. It's a joke. It's a joke because Jules has just had, a really nice laundry room built, and yeah, it's a joke with her really about laundry rooms. I'm not going to do a china pantry or anything else anybody suggested I do. I'm not going to invite Philip to sort out my design issues. Not going to do any of that. Just going to carry on in our own little way. We're very happy with our lot. Very lucky, really appreciate that. Somebody said if I had a happier outlook on life, and I wanted to say, when you've got chronic pain, it doesn't matter how happy you are, you've still got chronic pain, and sometimes some days are really difficult. I have a very happy outlook on life. I'm also, if judging by their photo, I'm also probably 20 years older than you are. You wait till you're nearly 68 with rheumatoid arthritis and chronic pain, and talk about a happier outlook. Somebody's having a dust bath in there. I can't zoom because I got a handful of eggs. It's only me. I did do, I don't know, when these black hens were chicks, I did a couple of dust bath vlogs. It was so lovely to see them, even as sort of, I don't know, they were about 2 weeks old, 2-week-old chicks dust bathing with mum. It just comes naturally. It's so cute. But that's how long ago? How old are these? They're coming up for a year old, so it would have been, I don't know, last May. Right, I'm going to try and stop this now with a handful of eggs. And have a nice weekend, have a nice Sunday, have a nice whatever day it is in your world.